Okay, I'm hoping to keep this video short. I've done a couple, but I've gone on tangents and I don't want to do that. So basically, I went into my DNA account. I was going to look at some things on my family tree. I saw that there was an update with the ethnicity results and it's showing 9 ancestral regions. I am just going to quickly scroll down and show you those. Now, I found this brilliant. And as you can see, for the Celtic and Gaelic, overall, I'm at 59%. For England, I'm at 27%. For Western Europe, 10%. And Nordic, 4%. So obviously, these are the percentages for those regions. I am super proud having a Celtic pride moment, which there is nothing wrong with that. Celtic people have gone through many, eradications over the last couple of 1,000 years. Tribes have lost nearly all memory of their traditions and cultures, and it kind of, when people think about Celtic or Gaelic, they kind of think of these kind of fairy tale things, and it's not really a tangible thing that has substance. But Celtic people are real tribes people, real culture, real heritage, and it should be acknowledged as such. And this is why I'm beaming with pride, because it is now being acknowledged. It's being acknowledged. And this is making me feel quite happy. I'm going to have a celebratory cup of tea. It's been acknowledged. So I will say again, I am 59% Celtic Gaelic. And those are the percentages from those regions. I am 20% English. That's the percentages from those regions. I am 10% Western Europe. That's the percentages from those regions. And I am 4% Swedish. And that is the percentage. But beaming today, right now, with Celtic pride. Because as I said, when people think of Celtic, they kind of think of these kind of fantasy things. Like it's a fantasy story, you hear these fantasy tales of things like Merlin and people go off down on tangents like that. But the truth is that Celtic people, people throughout Europe and the regions that I come from, it's not a mythology, it's not a fantasy, actual tribes, actual people, actual cultures, actual heritage, actual ethnicity. And I am very proud of my Celtic heritage, and I'm even more proud to see that it's been acknowledged. Because it must be. Celtic people aren't meant to be shoved into fantasy storybooks. We genuinely existed, and our bloodlines are still alive in places. And it is good to have this acknowledgement. Celtic pride. Woohoo! Have a good evening.